Heyo, what up? Fireborn here, and I imagine if you're watching this video, you're probably a person who already watches the channel, as we don't make a lot of videos lately, and so these are probably going to primarily hit the people who actually have all notifications on. But if you're brand new to the channel, welcome. I am Fireborn. I'm your anti-meta loadout doctor for Warzone and now for Warzone 2. This video is going to kind of serve as a introduction for those of you who may be new, but also is going to be a refresher course for those of you who have been here for a while. We're going to go through a couple of builds here on Warzone 2, and I'm going to kind of give you basically a lay of the land for how I approach gun building, and hopefully I'm going to teach you something here, and then we're going to try to evolve this series into more unique ways to play Warzone, and hopefully let you have some fun out here on the Warzone. Now, this is my most requested class, so we're going to start there, and it is my Signal 50. If you are familiar with my streams, you'll know that it is one of my favorite weapons to run in the game right now, and it is by far the only, and I stand by that statement, the only super effective sniper rifle in the game. And it's really not even a sniper rifle, because honestly, it's semi-automatic. That makes it a marksman rifle. It just happens to sit in the sniper category because of its damage status. Now, here's my Signal 50. You'll see I have Orion camo on here because I've already spent way too much time on this game, and that means that hopefully the pain and suffering I've went through will help you be able to enjoy the game with hopefully less pain and suffering for yourself. So here, feel free to at any moment pause the video to be able to check out the tunings and copying them down. This has been painstakingly tuned by multiple hours and hours of running this weapon, and if you get within a few degrees off on each of these little sections, it doesn't make that much of a difference. So don't panic if your 194 is 195 or 193. It's gonna be okay. The tuning isn't that fine. It's pretty fine on some of the weapons that I ran before, but for the most part, this gun, it runs perfectly fine as long as you're close to these numbers. Now, with that being said, the Signal 50 again is the only super effective sniper rifle in the game, as it can be ran like a battle rifle, a sniper rifle, and a marksman rifle all in one go. The rate of fire in combination with its recoil control and just sheer damage makes this thing a really hard thing to beat. Now, I'm gonna have some footage here for you if you haven't already seen it from some of my shorts, but check it out. And this is kind of how the gun runs.
See him?
North, 20.
Come to me, Wesley.
Yeah, right here.
He's dead.
Nice one.
People are from behind, boys.
Pop up later. Got him.
Nice.
Okay, and so we are off to the second weapon here, which I think this is a super highly undervalued weapon right now in the Warzone, and it's actually one of my favorites, and I don't think a lot of people are going to be looking into it, but this is the Lachmann 762. A lot of people have been really hyping up the TAC V, which is the SCAR 17 in this one, if you were familiar from the SCAR in Modern Warfare 2019 or Warzone 1. That was the SCAR Heavy. The TAC V is the 762 variant, which is the equivalent of the Modern Warfare 1's SCAR. And so this is the Lachmann 762. This is essentially enough, kind of like a FAL or a G3 series for the battle rifles. This is the big brother of the Lachmann 556. Lachmann 556 being the most accurate AR in the game, but unfortunately lacks the power that you may want out of it in the game. But the 762, well, that one has power in spades. It is semi-auto and full auto, so you do have those as an option, but realistically the full auto is the way to go, as the DPS is pretty much makes up for the lack of rate of fire over single shot. So if you don't know already, the single shot for all of the battle rifles in the game are actually stronger than full auto. Each bullet does more damage, but unfortunately enough, the DPS loss due to the rate of fire in Warzone doesn't make up for it. In regular multiplayer, it's perfectly fine to put it in single shot because the damage spike is high enough to where you can kind of get away with it. But in Warzone, if you cannot run one of these weapons in full auto, the battle rifles, if you cannot run one of the battle rifles in full auto, a lot of it is lost. A lot of the damage is lost because the DPS drops, or the damage per second, which is made up again by full auto fire. The only one that I really think can kind of survive in single shot right now is going to be the, let's pull it up here so I don't lose one of my custom builds here. There we go. Only one that I feel like it can really stand to be in single shot is the SO14, and that's realistically because the SO14 is just kind of bad to begin with. And so the single shot, you kind of want to be able to land the headshots, and that helps compared to the full auto, because this thing has abysmal recoil control compared to every other weapon inside of this category. So don't use the SO14 unless you're like me and just really want to suffer. Okay, let's move over into the weapon choice number 3. This is my current favorite SMG in the game, and this is the P90, or you'll know it from this game as the PDSW 528, which is a lot of letters and numbers to just say P90. This is a very special build. This is a love build of mine that people are probably not going to expect. This is actually is the fastest mobility weapon in Warzone currently that I have found, and it's a ton of fun for that. So I'll go ahead and show you the numbers here. You all can, of course, do the same. Pause here where you need it, and of course grab what you want. If you want to, you can drop the overpressured for something like a barrel if you need more recoil control. But honestly, I think the overpressured is really nice because it knocks people out of target. And then the rest of the items are all based around the idea of how fast you run and how fast you strafe. And I'll show that to you here in the training range as well, the firing range. It is a super hyper aggro P90 build. It allows you to get around into fights where people are not expecting, and the strafe speed is insanity. So as long as you are an accurate player, this gun will win you way more fights than people are going to ever expect for it. And with the integral sight and the on the rail, you not only get the movement speed bonus, but you also get a built-in sight. So it's pretty good. It's a 2-for-1 deal. More movement speed and a sight. So this right here is by far my favorite SMG in the game. No one expects it, and if you're looking for your, cure for Warzone 1 to Warzone 2 lack of movement, this right here is for you.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Fuck. I wouldn't.
Longbow 3-1 on approach. Strike inbound.
Smoke.
Oh, come on.
Fuck.
Get him, bro. He's right here on me. Fuck.
But there are so many really interesting weapons in this game right now that are not being utilized. Again, as you may know, I'm the anti-meta guy, so there will be no Phoenix or RPKs today. But we do have Season 2 coming up here before too long, and with new seasons comes new loadouts, and new loadouts means new metas, and we get to try new things. Like I said, this is an introduction. I hopefully have given you a couple of really nice builds here to really look at. Maybe try out, see if you love them. Let me know how you love them, and if there's a weapon you really want to see succeed, let me know what it is. Leave a comment down below, and I will get you some builds, and we'll continue these videos. Right now, I'm looking at trying to put out about one of these a week, kind of a weekly Warzone off-meta builds weekly kind of deal. So hopefully we'll have a lot of fun doing this. I'd love to see your favorites. If you have a really cool build that I try out and I really love, I'll even feature you in the video. Maybe I'll ask you for a clip and we'll just share your clip in the video with it as well. Thank you all so much for checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. And if you're new, just drop a sub for the channel. I appreciate it very much. We're working for 50K by the end of the year. Currently at 16,000, so help me get there. Share this with a friend or, just enjoy the video. I will see you all soon. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, peace.